không có đặt vấn đề tuổi, vấn đề là chính phủ Mỹ có nhận hay không thôi.
It doesn't depend on age. They could leave anytime they want.
Tại vì nếu chính phủ Mỹ đã không nhận thì đây là không phải deadline, thì không còn là vấn đề phải giải quyết nữa rồi.
Could they stay here for the rest of their lives?
Nó có thể ở đây cả đời cũng được không? Nếu mà nó muốn.
Không, tại vì trung tâm này chỉ giao cho phía Mỹ cái quyền sử dụng này trong 5 năm thôi.
Nên chỉ có là 5 năm, cái trung tâm này chỉ là 5 năm thôi.
Trong 5 năm phải giao để chính quyền Việt Nam.
5 năm là Mỹ nó làm ở đây chỉ 5 năm thôi. Nếu mà quá 5 năm thì sao?
Trung tâm này được giao cho Mỹ trong vòng 5 năm thôi. Sau 5 năm sẽ bàn bạc lại hai bên sẽ dùng vào mục đích khác, đó tùy sự thỏa thuận giữa hai chính phủ.
He says that there is a 5-year grace period with the U.S. government for their files, and if they're not considered, if they were denied the first time, they will look at their files again within the 5-year period.
Again, I'm not clear on the objective, though. The government, our American government, pays for this center. They bring young people in here that appear to be Amerasians. They then try to find out if they in fact are by interviewing. What is the ultimate goal of the American interview?
Những người mà phỏng vấn mày về đi Mỹ, bạn về đi Mỹ á, mấy phần nhiều mấy tụi này được đi Mỹ không?
Trước đây
cái mục đích của nó là cho mấy tụi này bao nhiêu lần mấy tụi này đi Mỹ hết hả?
Mục đích là để cho cả là đi Mỹ hết.
The purpose of this complex is for all of these kids, if they are Amerasians, is to go to the United States.
Nhưng mà còn tùy thuộc vấn đề là Trẻ La nó có muốn đi hay không, hoàn toàn tự do, muốn đi hoặc ở lại đó là quyền.
And it's up to them to decide if they want to go to the U.S.
Up to the kids.
The kids.
And what about these kids? Can we ask them whether they want to go to the United States?
Mấy tụi này tất cả mấy tụi muốn đi thì là có đứa không muốn.
Đã vào đây là muốn đi hết.
He says that if they come in here, they do want to go.
Can we ask them why they want to go to the United States?
Ông muốn hỏi con biết này hỏi.
Ok, thầy phỏng vấn mọi người.
Ai muốn đi tới Mỹ không? Tất cả mấy tụi muốn Mỹ hả?
Ai không muốn đi?
Có ai không muốn đi tới Mỹ không? Có ai muốn đi nước khác không?
Đi nước Mỹ.
He wants to go to the U.S.
Why?
Tại sao?
Phỏng vấn năm nay. Thấy lâu quá, chưa đi Mỹ rồi.
Tại sao em muốn đi Mỹ?
Vì em lo.
Em lo, vì em lo em không muốn ở đời sống đỡ hơn ở đây.
Sống Mỹ tốt. Em cần đi Mỹ.
He thinks life in America is better than here.
What about this lady back here?
Chị yêu muốn đi Mỹ không? Rồi luôn. Muốn đi nước khác, chị yêu muốn đi Mỹ tại sao?
Vì là ở đây cuộc sống không có cha mẹ. Cha thì đi về Mỹ lâu rồi, không biết đi hồi còn nhỏ. Rồi là muốn qua bển á. Trước hết là qua đây có tìm được cha hay không. Cái thứ hai nữa, cuộc sống ở bển tại vì
She wants to go to the United States because she wants to look for her father in the U.S. and also she has a son and she wants a better life for him.
How does she know that she's an Amerasian?
Sao chị biết chị là lai?
Dạ có hình.
She has a picture of her dad.
So she knows who her dad is?
Chị biết bố chị là ai? Có tiền của bố chị đúng không?
Dạ có hình. Không biết thì là ông già.
Tên của ông?
Em lên đúng là con.
She's never met him, but she has his name in the picture.
She tried to write him, and does she know whether or not he would even support her?
Chị có bao giờ biết thơ cho bố chị?
Dạ không biết chị
không biết chị để làm ông mẹ chị đâu?
Mẹ đã chết.
Mẹ chị chết rồi nào? Her mother died a long time ago when she was young, and she left a picture with his name on it, but she doesn't know the address, so she's never contacted him.
What about you? What's your name?
Tên gì? Khang.
Khang.
Em muốn đi Mỹ không? Tại sao em muốn đi Mỹ?
Where's your mom and dad, you know?
Bố mẹ em ở đâu em biết không? Ở đâu?
Tháp Chàm.
Chàm ở đâu? Ở đâu?
Phan Rang.
Phan Giang.
Phan Rang.
Phan Giang hả? Sao bố mẹ nó bỏ ở đây?
Bố mẹ cũng đi.
Bố nó là Mỹ hả?
Không.
Anh của nó là Mỹ. Anh của nó là Mỹ. Bố mẹ là Phan Giang. Nó có bố mẹ mà bố mẹ đã bỏ nó ở đây.
Bố mẹ cũng đi. Đi chung với gia đình luôn.
Bố mẹ nó ở đâu?
Bố mẹ đi với anh Đường.
Bố mẹ nó giờ ở Mỹ.
Bố mẹ đi với ông anh Lai.
Anh là Lai.
Nhưng mà nó không phải là Lai.
Đi theo. Diễn theo. Đi theo. Em cứ Gia Lai.
Em cứ Gia Lai. Nên nó không phải là lai.
Không lai, mà được đi theo.
Her brother's American, but she's not. So she's trying to get over there using her brother's status.
What about you two? Do you want to go to the United States?
Mà em muốn đi nước Mỹ không? They do.
Why?
Tại sao? Because there's a future there.
Do you know who your father is?
Em biết. Em có phải là lai không?
Anh của em.
Anh của em là lai. His brother is American, but he's not.
Is his brother in the United States?
Anh của em như có ở nước Mỹ không?
Dạ, anh
Ở trung tâm này cũng ở trong chỗ này. No, he's not in the United States. He's in this complex. He lives here.
Do you consider yourself to be an Amerasian?
Yes, I'm American.
Do you know who your father is?
No, I don't know, but I'm keeping a picture of my parents.
You have a picture of him?
Yes.
And how long have you been here?
Nearly 2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
Have they done a good job with the facility? Do you like it here?
Sometimes I don't like.
Why not?
Because it's a Manitoba here.
Has life been difficult for you?
Yes, for me.
Why? How old are you, by the way?
I don't know what can I say for you. Understand my mind.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I don't know what can I say for you. Understand my mind.
How old are you? How many years do you know?
I was born in 1970,
1970?
so I'm 22 years old.
What chances do you have of going to the States? You know?
For the United States?
Yeah, what do you think your chances are of going to the United States?
I think that is this is the country of my father. So I think if I go to the United States as soon as I must learn English more perfectly, and I want to study something in the United States, and I love it too much.
I see you have a bag there. Where did you get the bag? It's got U.S. Army and U.S. Navy and Air Force on it.
Bag, this bag.
Yes.
That is offering of my friend. He's from the United States, and now I'm keeping his address.
Do you know where your father is?
I don't know, but I already do know about his name. Jim Stewart.
Jim Stewart?
My father.
And how about your mother? Where is she?
Sorry?
You know where your mother lives?
No, I don't have. But I know the name of my mother. And I have kept the picture.
What's her name?
My name is Son. S-O-N.
Son?
Yes. Son, the Amazon of doctor.
How about the rest of these folks here? Do you all, I'm just asking a general question if they want to go to the United
Tất
States.
cả mấy chị em muốn đi nước Mỹ không? Hay nước khác? Tất cả muốn đi nước Mỹ không? Tất cả muốn đi nước Mỹ hay không? They all want to go.
Do you know who your father is? I'm just asking.
Em biết bố em ở đâu không?
Không.
He doesn't know where his father lives.
Anybody here know where your father is?
Coi ở đây có biết bố mẹ ở đâu không? Hay là bố ở đâu ở nước Mỹ không? Coi biết bố ở nước Mỹ ở đâu không?
You know?
Em biết không?
You know? Ask her if she knows.
Chị biết không? Chị biết bố? No, she doesn't know.
Biết tên mà không biết chỗ ở.
Biết tên mà giờ hỏi
He knows his father's name, but he doesn't know where he lives.
What's your father's name?
Tên ông là gì?
Miss Hill. Hill.
Hill?
H-I-L là.
Hill.
How do you know his name?
Sao em biết tên ông?
Bà già mới nói lại.
Bà già anh bà mẹ anh nói mẹ anh ở đâu?
Ở về quê á.
Ở nhà quê. His mother told him. His father's name.
You know
She lives in the village.
where?
Nhà quê nào?
Dạ, ở Phong Trang.
Khang Trang.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you tell me who you are and what you do and why you're here in Vietnam?
My name is Abla Qadi and I'm working with UNICEF. I'm the resident project officer and we follow up and monitor all the programs of UNICEF in the southern provinces of Vietnam.
Where's your base?
Ho Chi Minh City, but the major office in Hanoi.
How long have you been doing this?
In Vietnam, 2.5 years.
Where's home originally?
Lebanon.
And what is UNICEF?
United Nations Children's Fund, and it is responsible for women and children in the world.
Is there any sense of how, can you give us a sense of how large UNICEF is? How much money is spent every year on?
In Vietnam, we have quite a large program. From the general resources, we have now $8.8 million a year. And we have special funds, which we need around $10 million, but we don't have all that money. Last year, out of 10 million, we were able to get only 3 million. And this is mainly because of the embargo. So countries are not willing to give yet to Vietnam.
Your name and your organization?
Michelle Jordak, Human Rights Project, Washington based.
What's the Human Rights Project?
It's a 501c3 foundation. I guess that's the legal term for it. We carry delegations to various places in the world. It's my first trip to Vietnam.
How big an organization is it financially?
Small, a few $100,000 a year.
Who pays for it?
Private contributions and some foundation.
And you're based?
Washington
all the time? I mean, is that the only place?
No, we have a New Hampshire office, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And
Did you know each other before you came here?
No. We're both Lebanese, but no, we didn't know each other. Through a mutual friend, I got Abla's name. We brought some pharmaceuticals into the country, and Abla helped us get them in. Pediatric pharmaceuticals that were contributed to the Human Rights Project from Sharing Plow Pharmaceuticals. And Abla did some magic and helped us get them in.
Why are you two here at the Amerasian Center?
Actually, I was invited to come and see the center, and I think it's a good opportunity to have a look at it.
What's your feelings about what you've seen?
I've heard about Amerasians, and I've seen them on the street, and usually they lead a tough life. They cannot easily find jobs, and it is for them, they all look forward to immigrate and find another life. And so it's not easy for them here.
What's your reaction?
To here? I heard about it before I came here. I knew it wasn't going to be pleasant, and apparently it isn't here. We were briefed when we first got here, and we were told that people come here on their way to the United States for their interviewing process, and that's a matter of days or weeks, but a lot of the folks we spoke with have been here for 2 years or more, so it's pretty sad.
You mentioned the embargo. What impact do you think the American embargo, trade embargo, on Vietnam has had?
It has limited funds that can improve the situation and improve the lives of women and children. And as soon as it is lifted, most probably the chances of money coming in, having much more development going in, the life will improve, the income of the people will be better, and then hence the situation in general will be much better.
What do you see that you do here that makes a difference?
We have several projects and programs. One is the water program, where we are assisting in having wells dug and providing clean water. And we have reached 20% so far. By the year 2000, we are hoping to reach 80% of the needs. And then we have a big health program, mainly vaccination of all children, control of diarrheal diseases, acute respiratory infections, which are some of the child-killing diseases. There is malaria, and that has helped a lot. And then we have in education, we're developing the curriculum and assisting the schools. But the need is so big, and our funds are really limited. So that will take some time before it is completed or it is done.